Hi, I'm Meredith Bell, your voice of encouragement. No one else is exactly like you, and that means they're not always going to think like you, and they're not going to always agree with you. What you want isn't what they always want. And so that means conflict is going to be a natural part of working with or living with someone else. The thing is, many people don't have that perspective. A lot of them really wish that everything and everybody could just be in harmony all the time. Some people really hate conflict so much that they avoid it. And what many times they're thinking is, if I just don't pay attention to it, it'll take care of itself and go away. But of course, that's not realistic, and that's not what happens. But what you may not be aware of is there are often fears that are lurking beneath the surface, and this is what causes people to avoid conflict so much. If you can understand these 3 fears that I'm going to tell you about, it can make a huge difference in the attitude that you have and the approach that you take when interacting with another person. The first is the fear of criticism and rejection. If you really matter to this other person, they are going to want your approval. That means they're going to be concerned about you opposing them or disapproving what they want to say or do. The other is the fear of loss. People are reluctant to say what they really want and need if they're concerned that they might lose something that's important to them. And in your case, maybe they're afraid of losing the relationship. The third fear is quite different. It's the fear of manipulation. If sometime in the past you have forced things so you could have your way in a given situation, they may be reluctant to talk to you. They may avoid you because they're concerned that you're going to try to get your way in this instance, and they don't want to have to deal with that. So if you can be aware of these fears, the fear of criticism and rejection, the fear of loss, and the fear of manipulation, it's an important first step to opening the door to a meaningful discussion. Because the only way that you can ever really get people to be forthright with you is if you make them feel safe. If you can help them get into an open and honest discussion with you, you can make tremendous strides in moving towards a resolution of whatever conflict or differences that you may have with that other person.